Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane, Faith, and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
There we go.
Why am I always doing that? Wait, you can't see my jersey.
Thank God.
Whatever, we won today. And then you did something emoted and posted me getting super excited as we won. Hi, guys.
Hello,
Happy-
Jace. Hello, Maxim. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, D-Man. Y'all, you forgot your glasses.
Oh, shoot. Let me go get them.
You
Where
gotta
are
have
my
your
glasses?
See, you
Oh,
failing.
I gotta go in there. They're in there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't want to get up because I'm wearing shorts.
You have to get up now. Go.
Oh, can you go get them?
No, you failed.
Oh, man.
That's your punishment, the walk of shame.
Oh, but I don't want to show my
The walk of
shorts.
shame. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. You forgot your shorts. No, we did not eat Filipino food today. We had, someone needs her cheaters. Yeah. So she forgot her glasses, and that was part of the deal today.
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
morning, or good afternoon, or wherever you are in the
There
country.
I am. I have my glasses on.
All right. I think it's like early in the morning in Hong Kong. So good morning in Hong Kong.
Who pointed out that I didn't have my glasses on? Or you just remembered?
And then Gabriel said next time just wear pants.
No, I like to wear shorts because it's hot here. So
So if you haven't been paying attention, I posted a video of her this today celebrating the Warriors win,
where I'm also wearing shorts
Where
because that's
she-
what I wear here when I'm comfortable.
where she did everything in her possibility to avoid being videotaped. So I had to strategically place a video camera in a strategic location and wait for her to perform. She likes to dance when she wins.
No, I didn't. I just.
She does like a. She does
I just
like
got excited.
No.
That wasn't dancing.
no. She does like a caveman kind of a stomp when she wins.
Oh my
If you watch her feet, she lifts her legs up and stomps on the ground like
No,
a
I-
caveman.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, she literally wears. She really stomps like a caveman. I mean, it's so funny because it's like her legs come up and they go boom, boom. We won.
He's exaggerating.
I called her the other day at Trader Joe's the
sore winner.
sore winner.
No, I just celebrate when we win, but I don't rub it in someone else's face. That's a sore winner. I just celebrate. How you take my celebration is on you, but I'm not.
Hello, Redwood City.
But I'm not like going up to you and being like, "Oh my God, we won!"
No. What you do to me is what you always do. Name 5 members of the team for the 76ers, and then you're a fan. And naming the team
I
members.
literally just did that like a handful of times.
You've been doing that since the early 90s.
I haven't even known you that long.
Hello,
Steve.
Pensacola, Florida. I'm at Fort Benning. Yeah, we got the military here with us today.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Gabriel says he wears black pants 365 days a year.
You know why? He's trying to be like Einstein. He doesn't have to pick clothes to wear, so he uses his brains to pick up a clothing.
That's a good one.
See, Einstein had 5 pair of clothes. He wore the same clothes every day because he said that he didn't want to waste his memory or his brains on changing clothes. But the issue is, if you really think about it, it doesn't take a lot of energy to change clothes. It takes a lot of energy to change lanes.
It takes a lot of energy to decide what clothes you're going to wear.
And I'm going to go with that one today.
Jason says the level of excitement from the game, definitely a nail biter.
So today is our 90th episode of Millennial Boom. And it's also, we said last week, it's Donation Sunday. So as we have our little, if we have our podcast, we ask that you pitch in a little bit. Donate here, but donate there.
Donate everywhere.
Everywhere. You have the super chat. If you're on
Twitch,
no, super chat is
YouTube.
It's YouTube. Yes, and then you have you can subscribe on Facebook to the special subscription program, or you can leave bits on Twitch.
Chris says he wears shorts daily. It's too damn hot and humid.
He's
understand the hot part, not the humid part.
Isn't he near the equator? Isn't Hong Kong near the equator?
Don't quote me on that.
Because they don't have winters in Hong Kong, do they?
I have to look at a map.
Do they have Hong Kong in winter? You ever winter in Hong Kong?
Do they have Hong Kong in winter? I'm so confused.
So yes, this is the lemonade segment. Thank you for reminding me, Jason. The lemonade segment basically means that and I always said it before, they do have winter. If you ignore a lemonade stand on the side of the road for long enough, then it goes away. So imagine your favorite show or business at the lemonade stand. And thank you, D man. They do have winters in Hong Kong. They do have Hong Kongs in winter.
Yeah, Chris did put quotes though.
It's not a winter. It's kind of like a California winter. Where
What shirt are you wearing?
Sixers, baby.
Well, you're blocking it though.
That's okay though. It's okay. It's all right.
There you go. 76ers. His game plays the Heat tomorrow, so we'll see. Maybe I can get him back with a video.
I made a comment about the Heat, and I made a comment about the Suns.
Let's take that one back.
And I think that
let's not put that out there.
No, I said that they should change names. It should be the Miami Suns and the Phoenix Heat. Why? Because what's it like here in the summertime? It's 1,000,000 trillion degrees. 1,000,000 trillion. Cars, tires be melting on the freeway. You know, planes can't take off because they're sinking into the asphalt. It's like cats living with dogs. You know, it's like terrible. And so
you're so extreme.
It's from the heat. And what is Florida known for besides crazy people?
Ask Jace. Doesn't he live there?
Well, besides, okay, I rest my case.
Jace.
What? I love Jace. Jace is the king of Hot Pockets.
Gabriel says Phoenix is much sunnier than Miami in the summer.
We're talking about heat. We're not talking about sunnier. Miami heat.
Yeah.
Phoenix heat.
That's
heat.
That would mean that Phoenix should keep its name because it's sunnier here. Phoenix Suns.
No. I don't care about how they get more sun because of the weather. I'm talking about.
Jay says he's in Jacksonville. I think he was talking about Florida as a whole, but yeah.
Florida as a whole. I mean, have you seen some of the stories that come out of Florida? And it's gotten so bad that Florida has its own nickname, Florida Man. If Florida Man is in front of any statement, you know it's already messed up.
Who's Florida Man?
Exactly. It's a name you give to anybody who does something bad in Florida. You know that it comes back to. It always says in the news, it used to be like, Florida Man was seen eating the sphincter of an alligator.
You just made that up.
I just made it up.
Because you like the word sphincter.
Oh, I love the word sphincter. Remember that thing I posted where the lady made the donut look like a giant sphincter?
That looked disgusting.
Poor Jace.
I work overnight, sleep during the day. What the hell is the sun? I rarely see it. Oh, Jace, I understand. I worked overnights for so many years. Do you want to get off of that shift, or do you actually prefer it? Hottest state.
Wait. I don't think that's true. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the hottest state. Wait, hold on. What time is it?
The hottest state no, not yet. What are you gonna ask? What are you gonna say about what time is it?
Hottest state in the no, because ALEXA
is gonna say. Do you?
Oh my goodness! Number one is Florida.
Is it?
Florida is the number one hottest state in the U.S. with an average annual temperature of 70 degrees.
Hawaii is the second one. Why isn't Arizona anywhere up there?
Because we only have like 13 days of hot weather.
No, I feel like we have several months of hot weather.
No, we have May, June, July. Florida has May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, just forever.
Chris says, funny game, Google your birthday and Florida Man.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Okay, I'm going to try it. Hold on.
Oh, boy. You going to put in your birthday? You were born in 1993?
I'm not putting the year.
Okay.
And I wasn't born in 1993.
So anyway, we've had two arguments at Trader Joe's over basketball.
Florida man asked police to remove mugshot from Facebook. Oh, are you basically saying because that means that at any point...
And in the time you can find something to do with Florida.
Is that what? Yeah.
Do mine, July 2nd.
Okay.
I'm sure it's going to be something bizarre. Like, remember the guy? Oh, wait. Why are you typing it? I tell you.
Florida man arrested for pelting girlfriend with McDonald's. with McDonald's.
Wait, I have my favorite Florida man story.
Wait, with McDonald's, again, because I had to click it to see the rest of the headline. With McDonald's sweet and sour package.
Wait. I got my perfect and my favorite Florida man story.
Okay.
So the guy's name was, you wait for it, Stanley Roberts. I kid you not. That's his real name.
No.
Yes. And Florida man is stopped with several pounds of weed. But when they did a strip search, they found cocaine in his rectum.
Oh, I think I remember this.
He accepted the weed, but he says he had no
idea how.
He had no idea how the cocaine got into his rectum. I mean, like some random dude just walked up and said, "Hey, dude, let me shove this up your ass." I'm thinking that's
gross.
Think about that.
No, I'd rather not.
Dude, Stanley Roberts, if you Google it, you'll find it. Arrested, and he would not own up to the cocaine in his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he owned up to the marijuana, and also they have a cocaine alley in Florida.
Cocaine alley?
Yes,
like it's an actual alley?
No, it's a freeway. The 93, I think it is, or the 95. Sorry, the 95 is called Cocaine Alley.
So Jay says he loves 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Just got a raise. I get $18.50 an hour to play video games most of the night.
I took a call.
Just don't tell your job that.
I took a call for the other night, named Robert Stanley, but we take it backwards in medical, so Stanley Roberts confused the hell out of me. Ironically, you say that, Jace, because I've been at the airport, they've called Stanley Roberts to the white courtesy phone. I'm like, okay, how many Stanley Roberts could be in the airport? So I go to the white courtesy phone, and they go, oh, no, I'm sorry, we had it transposed as Robert Stanley. Hospitals get my name wrong all the time because they transpose my name to Robert Stanley.
Don't go into detail, B.
Okay, I don't need to go into detail, but it's changed up. And then there's a basketball player with my name as Brady Veronica, so let's go backwards. Let's go backwards, way back. How far back? Way back with Stanley Roberts. I knew him when I worked for CBS in LA. I've actually interviewed him. He drove a Mercedes V12. And I was like, man, can I just borrow your American Express card one day? I mean, if you got the same exact name, so let me just borrow it and go shopping, Because he was with the Clippers, making a crap load of money, big dude. Interviewed him for sports with Jim Hill, I believe it was.
Oh, Jim Hill.
And, but when I first heard the name, they sent me to cover the Clippers. Mm-hmm. And they put me up on this little platform that overlooks the game. And you sit there with your tripod and you shoot the game back and forth for sports. And then you take it back and they use part of it for the highlights. That's how we get highlights. There's actually a crew that goes there, shoots it, and brings it back so we don't have to have all the graphics all over. And they've changed it now, and they get a live feed now. Now you just get a live feed.
Yeah.
And so, is it just me or does the echo have an audio? It may be you. I don't think we have an audio here. When you scratch before when I scratch, you actually scratch at the same time. Are you okay? Are you like my twin?
I didn't even realize it.
What's up, B? What's up, B. John? I know him very well.
Hey, Badly fam.
What's up, fam? So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I'm sitting up on the platform shooting this game back and forth, and you go through a lot of tape shooting a basketball game. It's 40 minutes, which I said today that they work for 40 minutes a game and make millions of dollars. I need to have a job where I don't make 40 hours, I work 40 minutes and make millions. I'm like, woohoo! Anyway, back to the story. So they kept saying Stanley Roberts, and I'm like, why do you keep saying my name? I didn't know who the players were. I wasn't a sports person. I didn't even know there was a player on the team named Stanley Roberts. Every time he made a shot, they would yell out Stanley Roberts. And of course, I'm sitting there going, what the hell is going on? I'm confused. I'm legit confused. Anyway, it turns out he was a player for the team. So fast forward to doing People Behaving Badly in San Francisco. So through no fault of my own, I became kind of quote unquote famous. You agree with that? Okay, you don't agree with that, but that's fine. My family doesn't agree that I'm famous.
I didn't even say anything.
No,
yet.
My family says my
chance
family does not believe in any kind of fame whatsoever. They just think I'm just saying, which is fine.
You didn't give me a chance to respond.
Hey, okay. So white and black courtesy phone. Thank you, Betty Veronica. So anyway, so I start getting phone calls.
Betty Veronica.
I start getting phone calls about Stanley Roberts.
Sorry, I'm late. Okay.
So people would call the station to speak to Stanley Roberts, the basketball player, and they would transfer the call to my cell phone. And so this one lady called one day and said, "Hey, I got a guy who wants to talk to you on the phone." So I said, "Look, a woman." I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" She goes, "Hey, I just want to call you and tell you I haven't been to your store lately, but is it still there?" So now I'm confused because I don't have a store. I'm driving down the 101 interchange to go onto the Hospital Kurt, and I'm thinking, I don't have a phone. I don't have a store. So why is she asking me about my store? And I'm like, I don't own a store. She goes, "You don't have a store on Melrose?" I go, Wait, do you think I'm Stanley Roberts, the NBA player? You mean you're not? No, I'm not. Oh, I'm really sorry. Click. Another thing happened. The guy sends me a bunch of photos of Stanley Roberts and asks me to sign them. Could you autograph these for me and mail them back to me? Now, I could have been like a real jerk and just signed them all off and get it back to him, and then they'd be worth nothing. But I just took a picture of me, signed it, and sent it back to him. Says I'm not that Stanley, but I took a picture of it on Facebook. I mean, on my phone where I kept a picture of it. So this has been a situation I've dealt with, and then I go to restaurants. They go, "You don't look like Stanley Roberts. You look like you shrunk." Well, because he's 7 feet and I'm 5'11".
Oh, he's 7 feet.
He's 7 feet, like 300 pounds.
Man, you really shrunk.
Apparently, that's a new disease. You know, you get. And then, my favorite one was when it was published on the internet. Remember that one where it says that Stanley Roberts, what happened to Stanley Roberts? And it says, oh yeah, well he kind of fell on hard times, and now he from the NBA, and now he works as a journalist.
Wow. So you became a failure and a journalist?
Yeah, I've been accused of owning a restaurant, which you remember that story? That was a nightmare.
Yep.
So I've been accused of owning a restaurant. I'm an NBA star. So when I tell people, hey, can you donate to what I'm trying to do? They Google me. They literally go out and Google me.
Let's Google.
And the first thing they come up with, and I had to write Google and say, can you stop putting my picture with the basketball player?
Oh, okay.
And they kind of
comes up first now.
Yeah, and I do have a middle name. It's Eugene, but I don't use it for.
And
TV.
his is Corvette.
Yeah, his is. Yeah, but if you click all the images, you'll see that I'm actually still appearing in it. So the very first shots are him, but there I am right there. Okay, so if you notice, they're intermingled.
Stanley Roberts.
Right.
Stanley Roberts.
Right. So they have.
Why is this one here?
Which one? That was when I had the stroke.
I know, but that's.
Yeah, I know. Well, Google, you can't. You know, it is what it is.
Oh, look at this one.
Now, my favorite one now is there's a guy who has the name Stanley E. Roberts.
Oh, this one came up.
And he has a Gmail account. And I have a Gmail account with a similar name. I get all of his emails because he brought a Nissan.
Oh my gosh.
So I get his emails to go have the car service. I'm like, I don't even own a Nissan.
It's like when I got the email from the other lady, remember? And she lived in like somewhere on the East Coast, I think.
Remember I emailed you?
UK.
I emailed her by accident because I thought I forgot and left the. I didn't put the D, the T there of the period or something. No, yeah, it was a period, and you didn't have a period.
Yeah, but then I get all the emails that don't have a period there. Yeah. And you called her, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I just said that.
No, you said you emailed.
Just like today, I'm like, what are we gonna have for dinner? And she goes.
No, you said you emailed her.
I know, but okay, but I'm talking about today though. When I said to you, I said, she goes, what are we gonna have with the chicken? And I said, is the rice gonna be done in time? And I said, yes. I said, well, you know, we do have the pasta. And she goes, no, I don't think pasta and gravy go together. So let's not do that. Let's just go with the rice. And then somewhere down the line, her infinite wisdom kicked in somewhere in the middle of all this and says, oh, do you know we have the noodles? And I'm like, what the heck? It's like you go to a meeting and you have this great idea and you tell your boss and the whole meeting group, hey, you know what? Let's do this. And they go, no, it's not a great idea. And then
that's happened to me.
5 minutes later, they go, oh, I have a great idea. Let's do this.
That's happened to me before.
But that's the same thing you just said. And no, I'm saying it's with both of us.
Why is your voice so high pitched, B? You're getting so energized. Did you have coffee?
No, I should have, though. I thought about it today.
Oh, no. You need no coffee.
So think about it.
But V. John said you didn't have a period. Uh-oh.
Yeah, ruh-roh.
Wow.
You know, the funny thing is when I said that.
You thought that?
I thought for a second.
Didn't even think that I missed it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wait, maybe that was a bad choice of words.
Well, context is everything.
And who's the worst person to say something to for the worst choice? If you have the worst choice of words and you say it to me, you already know that I'm going to capitalize on it the minute it comes out your mouth. My friends know that if they say something to me that's out of pocket, even if it's by accident, after they say it, they go, damn it.
Always.
Because I'm about to hit you up.
Always. You always.
I am legit. And Maverick said I have a boss to do that every single meeting. There were people
That is so annoying.
Who you have an idea and it's the best idea in the world. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to get shut down for my ideas. I had many of ideas. One of the ideas was a windshield wiper in the back of cars. I was told that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. No one will ever do that. And now you have windshield wipers in the back of cars.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So every sunset, exactly sunset, Alexa, we have to spell her name because if we say her name, she'll respond.
She asks us if we want to turn on the balcony lights.
And so if we say
spell A-L-E-X-A. Would you like to learn a new vocabulary word of the day?
no. She just spelled her own name.
I
Oh my
told
God.
you that she was eventually gonna do
she's
that.
self-realizing. Oh, we're
my
dead.
gosh.
Yeah, but Alexa is self-realizing.
Anyway, so she asks us if we want to turn on the balcony every sunset. So we have to say yes.
So B-John said you should have patented that. I was like 8 years old.
I didn't even know how to patent something.
Yeah, back in the 8, I didn't know nothing about patent. I just knew I had a great idea. Because you couldn't see out the back.
He always has great ideas.
Also had another idea when I was a kid.
So smart.
The other idea was to put tubing in the sidewalk. And you would run superheated water or air through the tubing that would keep the sidewalk from freezing if you lived in cold weather. And the superheated tubing would, when the snow fell, would keep it from sticking. So you wouldn't have to shovel in the morning. And I was told, that's a dumb idea. Go do something more constructive with your life. So I'm always coming with these great ideas. They get told they're not a great idea. Even when I did People Behaving Badly, I was told, they told me, my boss said, well, people aren't that bright. They don't really know what you're doing. They just like it because it's something different. There is no real value in what you're doing.
Who said that?
Oh, it was said. I'm not going to say who said it, but it was said.
Will you tell me later?
I'll tell you later off camera.
All right,
But it literally was told that it had no real value, that people who in the public don't understand and they don't.
That's messed up.
Because I used to get all these letters and I was excited. And I was like, oh my God, look, this letter of people said you did a great job. And they literally told me no one really knows no one really cares. They just write stuff because they have nothing else to do. So your work isn't any better than anything else, anything different. It's just work. And so I was always left, no, don't. It's no, you don't have to be sad for me.
I'm not.
But you ever heard that thing called crab mentality? You know what that means?
No.
So you ever had crab?
So good.
You ever tried to take a crab out of a bucket?
Yeah.
And what happens?
They cling.
And what happens? Why do they cling?
Because they don't want to be taken out of.
No, they don't want the other one to get out because they don't know where he's going.
Uh-huh.
So when you have someone with a crab-like mentality, they want to hold you back at all costs because God forbid you become famous or big or creative. And so and it happens in relationships. So like I always tell people, if you're with someone, they tell you don't do something, run. Mm-hmm. Run. Because 5 years from now, will it matter? Will it matter 5 years from now if you're with that person and you're no longer with them and you gave up your dream career because that person said don't do it?
That's a good point, yep.
There are people who want to do things. They go, I want to. And they go, nope, don't. My ex-wife told me that I should get out of the TV business because I shouldn't do it.
And you do a great job.
Right. So.
Aww.
So Leslie Schaefer, no, I am not at present on any barrier stations, but stay tuned. I used to be on Cron 4, and then I was on Arizona's Family out here. But there's a new thing called Gotham SF coming up. Follow me on Twitter, Stanley Roberts. Let me see. You haven't put graphics up in a long time. I don't even know if it's still available.
Do you remember how to put up graphics?
Nope, it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
I can tell you this, that this is not my daughter.
I can't believe you made that a graphic.
Yep, sure did. Let me see what we got here. We got your stuff.
I think Gabriel was right though. The person that said they were going to offer bits is not on Twitch.
I know. I kind of
wearing these glasses. I kind of
figured
that was a little bit of a joke too, but I kind of like wearing these because as it gets dark, the blue light. These are blue light glasses. So as I stay on longer here and it's dark outside and I go to sleep right after this, like it's actually more beneficial for me to wear these so that way they're not. The blue light's not affecting my eyes.
So if you go to Linktree, Mr. Badly TV, there's a bunch of links here. Feel free to click through them, scroll through them later, save it. Linktree, Mr. Badley TV. And most of my stuff has Mr. Badley TV after it, except for my personal accounts. So it's a good way to find me. Just look up Mr. Badley TV and you'll find me. Go back to check. I can't do both. I wish I could.
William says the glasses make you two look like a pair of blurs. What are blurs?
Nerds.
Nerds, but
It's like with the B. Black nerds. I don't know.
black nerds.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Wow.
And yes, Betty
Okay.
Veronica, there are a lot of people who are crab-like mentality. Their whole purpose is to bring you down. Their whole purpose is not to see you succeed. Remember that old song, Smiling Faces? Sometimes pretend to be your friend. Smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I'll play it for you one day.
Who's that by?
I think it's the OJ, I believe. And smiling faces, smiling faces.
Oh,
So, yeah.
now that you sing it like that,
Yeah.
I have heard it, yeah.
So what do you do for work that you have to be in at 3:00 in the morning? She's a news producer.
I'm a news producer.
We're
Yep.
both newsies,
We are.
which is kind
Well,
of
that's how we
strange.
met.
Kind of strange because she tries to tell me, "Oh my God, did you see this incredible story I did today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I watched your show." So there's no, we can't feed up each other for news because we both are into news, right?
Yes.
Yes. She's not on TV. She thinks she has a face for radio.
I do have a face for radio.
Yes. You have a face for TV too. And you look like a school teacher now. I'm like, I just want to. Yeah, Backstabbers, another one. Backstabbers. Yeah, same song. They smile on your face.
Okay, yeah, I know that
Those
song.
Backstabbers.
Yeah.
Beware.
It was on the-
Beware of the pat on the back.
It was the CD I gave
Yeah,
you.
it might just
that you
hold
left
you
in the
back.
rental car.
Yeah, I know. I use lots of. CDs don't really do well with me. That's why satellite radio is much better. But I can't leave the satellite radio.
CDs don't do well for anyone anymore.
Are you still a cameraman, Stanley? I am a.
He is more than a
I'm
camera.
a more than a cameraman. A cameraman is a guy who basically stands around and shoots video, and I'm a video journalist, and I'm working on becoming a director of video production. Hopefully, that will be something we can realize in the near future. We'll let you know. Just stick around with us. But yes, I have 30 years experience doing TV work, from everything from film to radio to news, editing, satellite broadcasting. E&G is electronic news gathering. Satellite news gathering is S&G. And I've done stuff. I had a thing I lost a picture of from when I was doing it for the White House. I didn't work for the White House, but we had these credentials when I covered the president because I covered him on a regular basis. Yes, we're trying to make GB. Well, actually, we're going to. The name is going to be more of Gotham SF. Remember that name? Hello, Ed from Camden, New Jersey.
Massa Wells, look at his comment.
What did he write? Because I don't see it.
Is it up there right here?
Well, it backfired last week during the Monday staff meeting. I told my boss, work is ass. She paused for 2 seconds. Wait.
2 minutes.
She paused for 2 minutes
Says,
and said, "I agree, cancel the meeting, clears office, and quits." Wow, your boss quit? Wow. And if you don't know the story, people, last week we did a story about.
no, we didn't do a story.
We talked about
You told
the guy, the story that you always found surprised on.
I know. I told him that if I don't remember this story and you try to tell me for a third time, that means I really have memory issues. Yeah, so he told a story about how he was in Oakland doing a story, and then these kids were riding bikes, and he asked the kid where his helmet was, and the boy said, helmets are ass.
Yeah.
So then we decided to say, well, can we say, whatever is ass for everything else?
So Master Wells, did you quit or did your boss quit? Because if your boss quit, that's epic. If you quit, then I apologize. I mean, they didn't shut the business down, I hope. So let's watch Massa Wells sue Stanley and Diane for lost wages. I don't think Massa lost his job. I just think his boss quit. And you can't sue me. I didn't make you say work his ass. Did I?
No.
That was, you can't. Okay, let me disclaimer. The boss quit. I stayed. Okay, so therefore.
The boss quit. Did the boss really quit?
He said it was a true story.
Is this a true story,
True
Matt?
story. He said work is. This job is ass. And the boss said, you're right, and quit. That is epic. Epic.
What?
Epic,
How is that?
epic.
Was your boss planning to quit already, though?
No, I mean, who doesn't want to quit? Remember my niece when I gave her a fake lottery ticket?
No.
$25,000 and she went crazy.
Wait, what was I for this?
And you may not, it was in Sacramento, and I wrote her a ticket. She was a kid, and I gave her
I wasn't with you.
I gave her one of those fake lottery tickets that was $25,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was so funny. No, it was so long. It was so long ago we didn't have cell phones, so we couldn't record it.
Okay.
But I wish we could have, because that was classic.
It's like on TV too when they find out that they won and then they really didn't win, but then they quit and they start treating people badly.
No, there was one guy who I think it was San Francisco Fire Department. But then again, this story probably transcends every different fire department in the country. That they gave the guy a $1 million lottery ticket. The dude scratched it. He won. Mm-hmm. He drove to work. He cursed his boss out, his captain out. It was all funny because they thought it was a great joke until he got to the fire station and cursed.
And the ticket was fake?
It was fake. And he would curse her. I never liked you. And I hope you kiss my booty.
Oh
blah,
my
yada, yada.
gosh.
And they were all like a moment of like, oh, okay, how do we tell him that it's fake? Because he had already went berserk.
So did he get fired after that?
I don't know, but I just know that it
That's hell embarrassing. That is so embarrassing.
Work his ass. That's if I ever quit my job, I'm gonna be like, work his ass.
I think if I ever quit my job, I don't think I would say work his ass at work. Like on my last day, mm-hmm. Like during an exit interview, what do you just say? Work his ass?
You'd be like, so how'd you like your job?
Work his ass.
And then walk off. No, wait.
Away?
Go work his ass and drop the mic and walk away.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. I don't even know. Great resignation, work his ass. Basically, like all the people that quit during the pandemic, try to find a new job, they basically said work his ass.
Yeah. I mean, half the world right now. What if you're a proctologist? Well, then work his ass.
Oh my gosh, I feel like someone said that last week. Didn't someone say that last week?
Same person said it now.
Oh, Chris, I love it. That's too funny.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Yeah, that was 1980s.
Take this job and shove it?
Yeah, that was the 80s. Nobody does that anymore. Now it's work his ass.
Work his ass.
Yeah. Less words.
Less words.
More impact.
That ass part really is an impact.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. And the little ass going, what did I do to deserve all this?
And work is like, what did I do to deserve all this?
We met in California. Amy Anderson asked, where did you meet? California or Arizona?
California.
And then she came here to Arizona so that we can be closer together. So we decided that she was in LA and I was in Southern California, Northern California. And they were like, this is ridiculous. We can't see each other. It's like I have to drive in every weekend or I have to take the mega bus.
You'd have to go there.
The mega bus. I took the mega bus.
Oh no, let's not tell this story.
Where she promised that she was going to take the mega bus. And she never took the mega bus.
I didn't have my schedule I worked overnights, remember?
I got gaffled on that one. I took the mega bus.
You wanted to see me.
Because you said,
because
quote unquote, you
also,
said.
That's the only reason you took the mega bus?
Because you said you were going to take it. I would have hitchhiked if you would have hitchhiked. If you said, I'll hitchhike if you hitchhike. Then I'd be like, and you said, oh, that's a great idea.
You know how many years ago that was?
I don't care. I don't forget stuff that traumatizes me.
So you don't know how to forgive them, huh?
Remember how you tell me you don't forget stuff that traumatizes you? Yeah. All right. Ruh-roh. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. So we ended up in Arizona together, and now it's like we didn't know that we got here. Because you know what the funny thing is? Arizona's a vacuum. Nothing really gets out of Arizona newsworthy. And so you assume that nothing goes on. People even said to me, you're going to Arizona, nothing ever happens there.
There's stuff that happens here all
the time. Oh my God, Arizona is like Florida with no water.
Oh gosh, here we go again with Florida.
It's like Florida with no water. So I'm like, oh, and by the way, right here, click the like button.
Yeah, give us thumbs up.
And don't forget to go to Instagram. And
Paris said Arizona is one big prison.
It might as well be. I mean, they have a checkpoint when you leave.
I don't know, man. It's like people always ask, like, what do you think about Arizona now that you've lived here for not so long, like almost 4 years?
It'll be almost 4 years in
What do you?
September.
How do you answer that question? What do you think of Arizona?
Well, I meet people who said, I've been here. I came here for to be here for a year, and I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, people will always say like they didn't intend to stay here, but then they just fell in love and they've been here for that long.
But when I've been here,
I'm like,
it's been like shootings, police cars crashing in front of where we live at. We had like 3 of them.
It's because we live in
but 3
center.
police cars have crashed where we live at, in front of where we live at. 3 of them, and they weren't just like minor crashes. They were like, we got to tow the truck on a flatbed because there's no way anybody could have, not been injured in this crash. And I'm like, and then you hear the crashes, and then you see the crashes, and then as we posted on Instagram today, people run red lights here like it's a Olympic sport.
Those red light runners were all on the same street that was all on the same street, Indian school.
V. John said the ads cut us off. And by the way, we only get like a cent for the ads. So, because we don't have enough people on Twitch right now to qualify for any real. I mean, some people who do Twitch literally make $300 off per ad because there's so many people. We don't have enough. We have like 200 people that joined, and 20 of them that actually join us in here. So if they all showed up, it might be a little bit more,
beneficial.
So yeah. So we have not been at London Bridge, but we did to Page, Arizona.
Where's London Bridge?
It's in London. No, the London Bridge is out here. What they did was, and this is, remember those timeshares where they try to sell you everything in the world?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things they sold you on was a timeshare in Arizona where they brought the London Bridge from England and disassembled it and reassembled it in Arizona.
What part of Arizona?
I don't know. One of these, like Lake Havasu, I think.
Mm.
And so and so it's a timeshare area, and they sell it off of the London Bridge. That's what it used to be. Now I don't know what it is, but it literally gets 128 degrees on Lake Havasu.
Yeah, it's hot.
It gets hella hot.
Hella hot. So
hi, Richard.
Jason asks, "Are you in love with Arizona?"
I like Arizona in the wintertime and in the spring. The weather is beautiful.
I'm not going to say I'm in love with Arizona.
I love the areas they have that are beautiful, like Page is beautiful.
Page is beautiful, yeah.
The Antelope Canyon is really beautiful.
I like Flagstaff.
Remember the underground cave? It has a really cool features. It has a lot of desert and, ironically, a lot of palm trees.
Not up north, down here.
Down here,
right? Yeah.
But I always say that if you want to describe Phoenix, or it's like if Las Vegas and LA had a baby.
Oh yeah.
They would name it. They would name it Phoenix.
Yeah, you always say that.
Because it has that LA feel of the wide openness, and it has the Vegas feel of the wide roads. Because the roads here, they literally give you 2 inches to walk on, and
this is not a city made for walking.
And 20 feet to drive on.
Yeah.
So you get to walk on like this little teeny area, and then you have cars going by it. Okay, the speed limit is posted for 40, but we've had crash at 130. So it's been years since I've been to Arizona, but I'm in the suckling cat and cacti now. I need to go back. So let's see if you know how good trying to meet Stanley. So they run the red. They're not trying to meet me. They're trying to meet God.
No, I was gonna say, and when all of those red light runners, you weren't even in the car.
I wasn't even in the car.
No.
So yeah, that was her dash cam.
That was my dash cam.
B. John, you like succulent. So let me ask you a question. What stops growing at 3,500 feet? Let's see if you know the answer. What stops growing in Arizona at 3,500 feet? And it's part of the succulent plants. But tell me which one it is and see your knowledge of succulents. And of course, you'll tell me, well, that's all the succulent, but I think it is. Look at him. He is so smart. Yes, at 3,500 feet, they don't grow anymore because I don't know why, but they don't. That's the limit. So if you don't see,
do they not survive in the Is it because of the altitude? Like they can't survive?
I don't know why. I mean, he probably knows. So next question was, no, you're right. It's Saguaro. Saguaro, yeah.
GU is pronounced like a W.
So they're going to have strict laws. That's a very good question because I'm going to say yes and I'm going to say no.
It depends on what.
They have strict laws if you bring a gun into a school, They will rip you a whole new one.
I think they're trying to pass legislation though to make it okay to have them on campuses.
No, but I'm saying if you go to school with a loaded gun,
Mm-hmm.
they will rip you a new one. You can carry guns without permit. You can conceal without permit, and you can use it if you think you're threatened. You don't have to prove you're threatened. You just have to feel you're threatened. Like in California, you have to have proof that your life is in danger. In Arizona, you don't have to prove that. You have to prove that you felt threatened by the person's actions. So if someone's going to assault you, you can brandish a gun to protect yourself if you feel as though you're being threatened, which is different from California. Driving laws, I'm a little bit concerned about how some of the laws, like in Arizona, you can make a U-turn on a red light as long as you don't enter an intersection.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to turn right on red. You're supposed to stop first and then turn, but most people don't do it.
That happens everywhere, though. Most people don't stop when they're turning right on red.
Yeah.
And when red means stop.
So, also another thing they don't really enforce a lot of, which they do in California, 2 sets of double yellow lines more than 2 feet apart are an island. They're considered an island, and you don't cross an island.
Oh, they do that all the time.
Yes.
There's 16th and
Yes.
Indian school
I
here.
did it.
Yeah,
and it's actually a violation,
Yeah.
but it's not enforced a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem though, is what I find is that the laws out here, especially when it comes to the driving ones, there are laws in place, but because they're not enforced, people just break them all the time.
It's not that they're not enforced because, Chandler, they're really good at enforcing traffic laws. The problem is that the judges don't, like we did a whole pedestrians thing, and the judge threw out all the tickets because he thinks that you shouldn't have to go after people not yielding for pedestrians. So the judges, because they said it was a controlled intersection, so you can't target someone for going after, and this is what the judge ruled, but it's actually a violation. And what they did in Arizona is the legislature will change the rules to make it more easy to commit wrongdoing. Like the center turn lane, it says you can't just drive down it. But in Arizona, they took that language out. So now you can drive down it as long as you want to.
Because people do that.
As long as you don't get to a part where you have to turn.
Yeah.
So you'll see traffic jams and you'll see cars driving like a
But
whole.
the only problem is what if there's someone that's coming down the opposite way and they need to turn?
And that's where the crashes happen.
Yeah.
So many times we've seen cars and trucks on the wrong lane because they came all the way down, and we've had video of it.
Yeah.
Because they don't follow the rules. So can't say you're wrong, but since I've never been to Arizona, I want their thoughts. Oh, I got what you're saying. So
yeah, because Parrish said California is much stricter than Arizona.
California is stricter when it comes to traffic rules, and I applaud that because we have a lot of crashes out here. I think Arizona is per capita has the highest amount of crashes in the country. At least it did, and they have the highest amount of red light runners.
Yeah, there are a lot of red light.
And they used to have red light cameras on the freeway, but then people are morons.
On the freeway?
Yeah, they had them on the freeway. People would see the cameras and slam on their brakes. So then they got rid of them.
Why did they have red light cameras on the freeway?
No, speed cameras.
Oh, you said red light, so I got confused. Okay, speed cameras. Got it. Where were they on the freeway?
I don't know, because this was before we got here.
Oh. Okay.
But they would have them on the freeway, and people would see them, and I think they were mobile remote, so they wouldn't have them in the same spot.
Oh. Okay.
They would move them like they do by the schools.
Wait, well, people would hit their brakes?
They would slam on their brakes. They would slam on their brakes so they didn't want to get caught speeding.
But then that would cause a crash.
Bingo.
Wow.
And so think about
People
this.
don't use their brains.
So Georgia governor signed a gun bill that into law that we can carry a gun without a permit. Ironically, now more than 20 different states have done that now. They have allowed constitutional carry, and most of the states that are doing that, are the 20 ones that are doing it. They're doing it because it's just like they don't want to be in that fight for the gun law fight. So they made it constitutional carry, which means you don't need a permit like in here. So Utah used to be you need a permit in Utah. You need a permit to have a gun in Utah. That's changed now. It doesn't exist anymore. You can just carry a gun in Utah, which means I can go to Utah now with my gun and not have to worry about carrying a permit for it. Same way with Arizona.
But you have a Utah permit,
I have a permit, but when I reapplied to have it renewed,
didn't matter.
It didn't matter because they don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Are you afraid to drive in AZ? I am not afraid to drive in Arizona. As a matter of fact, I think it's a Olympic sport. We know that the fast lane is 85 plus. Although here's the interesting
Even
part.
the slow lane's 85 plus.
Here's the interesting part about Arizona and traffic. So the traffic in Arizona on the freeways is patrolled by Department of Public Safety, DPS.
Mm-hmm.
They used to be called Highway Patrol. Now they're state troopers. So here's how this works. Unlike California, in California, if you get caught doing a certain speed, you get a ticket, you sign, and you go about your business. In Arizona, if you do over 85 miles per hour, it's called felony speeding. So you sign the thing and you have to go to court. If you get felony speeding ticket, you have to go to court.
It's over 85.
85. Now, in some parts of Arizona, the speed limit is 80 or 75.
Mm-hmm.
So you figured, oh, I have a wiggle room. I think, do we ever see 80? I felt like I saw 80 once.
I'm not sure, but I know 75 when you're like coming from California.
Right. So 75 in some cases. But if you do 85, you're still felony speeding.
Even if the speed limit's 80.
If the speed limit's 80 and you do 85, it's still felony speeding. So they don't give you a cushion for the pushing. So in other words, they don't give you cushion.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
So, but you need a gun permit for property in other states. Yes, Bobcat, you do but 20 states right now, you don't need it at all. I have, with my California permit, it gave me reciprocity for every state except New York, New Jersey, I think, and Oregon. But I think most of the other states, and Chicago, I think, I wasn't allowed to bring it into at all. And New York is so strict that if you bring in a magazine, they will get you for the magazine.
Wow.
So, what's this? Gabriel said the other day when I was driving home from college, I wanted to turn up the volume of the radio in my car, but increase my cruise control by 85 instead.
Wait, is your cruise control near your radio button?
No, you know how I had that Mercedes?
Oh,
and to change gears, you had to shift.
Oh man, that's bad design though.
So no, it's not a bad design if you drive a Mercedes.
Right.
But I drive a different kind of car.
Yeah.
So when we got back home, I kept trying to shift gears.
And you were doing the windshield wipers.
I kept turning the windshield wipers every time I wanted to put it in reverse. And you're laughing at me.
That was funny.
And many of those same people tried to carry a gun in Canada because I have a permit. Canada is a unique animal.
Oh yeah,
I've experienced in Canada.
You have, yep.
I didn't do anything wrong, but because I had permits and they ran me through the system, they searched my car for weapons. They had a dog. They searched my body. They didn't touch me.
Yeah, because this was what's his name?
No, that was coming back. That was Mulder. That was Mulder. No, the Canadian Border Patrol.
It was Mulder?
No, that was.
Oh, that was the American one.
He made me lift up my shirt, turn around, show I had no weapons on me, concealed, and then they wanted to search the car, and they said, "Can we search your car?" And if I said no, then they just would have turned me to go back to America, and I couldn't go in. Mm-hmm. But they said, out of curiosity, what if I had a gun? Well, if you didn't declare it, then you get $1,000 fine for every weapon that we had, plus the magazines. And so, what if I declare it? Then we mail it back to your home. So yeah, they charge you $1,000. I think it's per bullet too. So it's like, really? That much? Really? Because if you're going hunting, you can bring it, but if you declare it. But handguns aren't made for hunting. So many people get caught up in the Canadian border with weapons they didn't declare, and they get hammered by Canadian Mounties or whatever they call them, Canadian Border Patrol. Hammered. Like, go hammer.
What was that?
That was me doing my hammer impression.
Hammer time?
Hammer time. All right, since we hammer time, we got 10 more minutes left. Anything else you want to talk about that I haven't talked about yet? Besides the fact that we turned the air off and now it's starting to warm up in here.
We turned the air off?
You must have, because
I didn't turn the air off.
Why is it so hot? Why am I overheating? Where's my water?
I don't think I turned off the AC. You okay over there?
No, I'm not okay. All right. What's the point of a bump stock? That makes the gun fire fast. And they're illegal now. Let me guess. It won't be the next show Sunday because Diane, because Mother's Day. You're more than likely correct.
Who said that? Yes, there won't be.
Yeah, there won't be a 99 because Diane will be out of town visiting her mother.
My mother for Mother's Day?
Mother's Day, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, when are you coming back?
Sunday.
Okay. So you will be
but
back.
I'm coming back Sunday later in the evening.
Okay. Am I picking you up?
Why do you even have to ask those questions?
Or are you Ubering it?
I'm not Ubering it. You're picking me up.
Okay. Did you make a reservation? Hey, Hammer, don't hurt him. That's right. Remember the group that worked with him?
Hammer?
Yeah. What was the group?
MC Hammer?
Yeah, what was the group?
Oh, I don't remember.
357.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sheesh.
Have you found out a burrito place yet? No, we've been trying.
No,
we tried one the other day and
No.
it was a fail.
No.
We have not found a burrito that we like in Arizona. It's like burrito void zone. It's like when you have a burrito from the Bay Area, nothing compares to you.
Why are you singing?
All burritos that I had before in the back door.
What are you singing?
All died and withered away.
I don't know what's happening.
That's something, you know what that is?
No, well, not from the way you're singing it.
No, of course not. San Diego has the best burritos, huh? Do more along with CHP. You know, they want $10 million insurance to do right along with CHP now. Some new thing they made up a couple years ago.
What is this? Oh.
What?
Oh, I can.
Burrito in my back don't sound erotic. Well, only if you go that direction. It's a song from.
It was asking if I permit that message.
No, it's $10 million insurance, not $1 million. They want $10 million insurance. But thank you. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it was $1 million. No,
Betty, I have been to Lucky Chances. Why do you ask?
She goes there to get the
I get the
ungano. What is it called? The pork blood?
No, I go there to get the bangsilog.
No, you go there to go the
Dinaguan.
Dinaguan.
They don't have dinaguan there.
You go there for the pork blood.
They don't have
the
that
pork
there.
chocolate. Chocolate pork.
Are you done?
Chocolate pork.
Are you done now?
Chocolate pork. Pork chocolate.
Please stop.
One of those chocolates. But I will say this, though. I have been reached out to by many Bay Area agencies that ask me that whenever I'm ready to come back and do ride-alongs, the door is open. And I do appreciate the respect and the admiration that I'm getting from the agencies that said they welcome me with open arms to come back and do ride-alongs. I come to you with open arms.
Why am I triggering your singing?
She's going to the Bay next weekend. I may or may not be in the Bay next weekend. With me, it's very fluid. She goes in advance. I show up at the last minute. I never announce. I'm like the president. I don't announce my arrival until after I'm already there and I'm about to leave. Because I told you, I wrote this the other on Twitter. I go to restaurants, and I swear this is so funny. You see the people at the restaurant. I walk in, and you see them grab their phones. They're like, and they show it to them. And they go, and they'll say, "Excuse me, are you Stanley Roberts?" And I was like, "No, I hear that all the time." Remember that lady we fooled that one time? Lady at church, and she was like, "Are you Stanley Roberts? Because you sound just like her and you look just like her." And this was in Arizona. And I said, "No, I hear that all the time." And then she can't keep it. She cannot.
Oh, yeah, I laugh.
She can't for her life carry on a joke with me. No, it's him. It's him. It's him. No, it's him. Ah, it's him. I'm like, it's a joke. Go with it. No, it's him. It's him. So if I ever got like the police were coming after me and like, yeah, excuse me, sir. Are you Stanley Roberts? We have a. No, it's him. It's him. I'm going to jail.
I don't think that would be the same reaction I would get. Yes, hollow. Yes, Bill, love hollow. A few years ago, Betty, that means you have to go back before. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't say it. It's still gonna be there, but you should go back.
There's a small chance that everybody be aware.
Not Albert Beam, albeit.
No, be aware. Gabriel may be in Berkeley
This July.
this July.
But did you say there's a chance Albert Small?
No, No.
He said Albert.
Albeit small chance. You should be a school teacher. You're always correcting me.
And I already got the look.
Yes, you've got the look. So yeah, so I think I'll be safe if I go to Hong Kong. But then again, they might want to do the COVID
What makes you
test.
think you're going to be safe in Hong Kong?
They might want to do the sphincter
Oh my god.
COVID test.
I can't.
I'm like, I'm good. The pantry in San Mateo, I used to love that place.
Oh yeah, actually, I feel like I went there.
We went there a lot.
I went there with my mom. I think
You went there with me.
for Mother's Day, like a couple of years ago.
You went there with me.
I went there with you too, yeah.
Yes. And then we would go to TJ Maxx, get the max for the minimum.
No, you're thinking about someone else. I never went to TJ.
Right next door.
Never went to TJ
All
Maxx
right,
with
whatever. You did.
you.
So
No.
we made fun because they offered the thing for 55 and under. You got the discount
55 and
over, and you made fun of me. So you said I got the senior
That
discount.
was not me, baby.
No,
Yes, Jason, being a teacher is a hard job, and I appreciate all of the teachers because I couldn't do it.
oh, so sad note before we get to. So have you heard about? And I thought it was something new, but it turns out to be something you don't hear about. The nurses that have been committing suicide because they're so overworked. Have you heard about that?
I've
So-
seen it happen. I've seen stories on it. Yeah.
So there was recently one in I think Kaiser in the Bay Area, and I just want to say, nurses out there, we respect your work and we apologize that you're going through so much, and we want you to hopefully get some mental health if you need it. I think it's important.
And May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month too.
Yeah. So and then Naomi Judd, another one, committed suicide, which is crazy.
That's sad.
Yeah. Teachers are underpaid and underappreciated.
Yeah.
And like I told Diane today, basketball players work for 40 minutes a game and they make millions of dollars. Teachers work for 80 hours, and I'll say this, 80 hours a week, because their teaching doesn't end when they leave the class. They're still at home, and they don't get. I remember I used to donate pencils to schools because the teachers didn't have enough money for pencils. So I donated a case of pencils once. I've donated reams of paper. I've donated all kinds of things to schools because teachers just don't have enough.
And don't they have to pay their supplies out of their own pocket?
Out of their own
sometimes?
pocket, yes.
Yeah.
It does. And Gabriel thinks he thought that Mental Health Month was October. So she's looking it up right now. She's looking it up.
Sunday, May 1st to Tuesday, May 31st.
Mental Health Awareness Month, Gabriel. So
That's what I said.
bam, you wrong, Gabriel. First, I think another one of the times he's wrong.
No, he's been wrong before,
Okay.
but I don't like to. We don't necessarily need to celebrate when someone's wrong.
So I love my nurses. I love my teachers.
Yes.
I just don't like when nurses tell me that it's just going to pinch and it hurts like hell. I don't know what kind of a pinch that is. It hurts. Yeah, and I remember you go to the doctor. You go, every time I do my arm like this, it hurts. And he says, "Oh, well then don't do your arm like that." Or the things on TV that says, this medication is supposed to stop your depression,
Yeah.
but it may cause
But it was going to
depression.
give you like 5 million other things.
Yeah, I don't have depression, but yeah, my legs fell off. Yeah, but you're not depressed, so we did our job. So mark it down on the calendar. I said that because October 10th, 2021, the Mental Health Day. That was the day you said Dr. Dre by mistake, and he wants to correct it so bad. Just you made a mistake, Gabriel. Let it go. It's okay. We don't think of you any differently. We don't think of you any differently. You're fine. It's all right. It's all good. But I just want to say it's important that we say to you, it's okay. Take a deep breath.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Remember the 76ers.
Remember the Warriors. Wait, hold on.
Oh my God, wouldn't it be
Hold
really
on.
crazy if the Sixers and the Bay and those guys make it to the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl? Oh my gosh. I am deceased.
I knew she was going to say that. Yeah, so he's still trying to clear that up. He's like, he's going to be he'll be asleep tonight. This was accident. It was accident.
Accident?
Yeah, accident. When you have antioxidants, you have that so you don't have an accident.
Oh, wait. There you go.
76ers, do your thing.
Okay, we'll see tomorrow when they play the Heat.
Yeah, that's right. Fly, Eagles, fly. No, man, I'm a Steelers fan.
He's a Steelers fan. He's weird like that.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm millennial. Are you okay? Why are you laughing?
Get your finger off the button first. Because you're like, anyways, I'm millennial. Like, hell fast.
Well, because you got to go to bed soon.
I do. Okay, I'm a millennial. Oh, I'm a go. I'm a boomer.
No. Try it again. So as we end the show.
He said I made a mistake, as in like food. Okay, Gabriel, now you're just doing too much.
Now you're just doing too much. So thank you for all the oh wait. What?
Thank you for all the donations.
Oh wait. It was our most successful donation Sunday ever.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very successful.
Very successful. They were just pouring in. There was so much I forgot to mention them.
All right. Well, I'm a boomer.
No. I'm what? I'm millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And we appreciate your time. And it says credit black. What's that say?
Credit black.
Red
pen.
pen.
What's that?
I have no idea. Something you guys better give you that guy better give you something next time. He's not coming back.
I'm not coming back, but actually it's beneficial that I wore these glasses because of all the lights anyway. So.
Actually, I was a little worried that he was like there, that he took the glasses on and then had like tissue and
Babe.
I know. I thought about that.
Why?
I don't know. It just crossed my mind. But what it do was like one of those like.
Babe. Okay, stop. I'm a boomer.
Are you? I'm a boomer. No, I'm millennial.
What did you have before this?
Nothing. I just wanted to tell you that I thought about that for a
Babe,
second.
can you not tell me that?
I know. I didn't.
Babe, I'm a millennial.
No, you're not.
Go.
I'm millennial.
I'm a boomer.
We miss you guys.
What is happening? What is happening, you guys? Okay. My hair's all messed up now.
Wow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We won't be here next week, so we'll see you the week after.
Yeah. Bye. Well, you didn't do bye together.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.